Shalom. This is your brother Shamak. I have the Great Millstone Atlanta camp. Before I get started, I'm going to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rachakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well. Shalom to our sincere brothers pushing teaching truth all around the world. And shalom to you sincere listeners and you sincere believers. Hear the lesson concerning that quietness and silence are truly a characteristic of humility. And humility going into submissiveness, lowliness, respectful, being considerate. All right, and this lesson was truly, or this idea of the lesson was truly inspired from the elders Yashawamba and Ariala due to their lesson entitled, if I'm not mistaken, order and etiquette. All right, and truly in these such scriptures and these valid points that were actually made within the video and these scriptures here that I'm going to, Lord willing, bring out. They truly help myself within a walk in it, and hopefully it helps other sincere believers, man or women. All right, because truly silence and quietness, of course, and I'm speaking as a very young man. I'm speaking as a very young man. Let that not to come off as this or that. All right, but it allows you to learn. It simply allows you to learn, be more observant. Work on timing. It's truly. Quietness and silence is truly used as a safety net, and these scriptures usually give us the key to life. It allows you to, search out counsel, or be in subjection without even doing much, because things are simple within this walk, man. It's the simplicity of Yahweh Shai. All right. And overall help, you get delivered and endured to the end, overall. All right. So Lord willing, it helps. Because it helped me, and before I grab the scripture, I must point out, because some things I remember from the past that has still helped to this very day. Starting one conversation before even, or probably my first week within the body or in the camp of Great Millstone Atlanta, the brother was having a conversation with the brother Yaikwab and the brother Zakaria within the car, and Zakaria looked back and mentioned and said. This is how you know the words are valid, man, and they hold power. Because I remember this from years ago, and Zakaria simply said, if I had to give advice, he just give me advice within the body, to myself. He mentioned, hey, just to be quiet, and I remember that to this very day, and it has still helped, man. Okay, and I remember before even coming within the body, the deacon Abba. Mention, hey, man, some of these Israelites need to learn to shut up, and that held in those words. And I was just listening. That was just a regular day at camp, listening to the prophets, man. Listen to the teachers. All right, listen to the brothers teach the word. Okay, simply heard that, and then I remembered, man. Did I truly understand the entirety of it? Most likely not. But I was still remembering. It's still experiences that bring me back to that memory. Okay, and then you see within the body of I must give credit because the scriptures say to esteem though, to not esteem yourself but esteem those. So I'm going to esteem brothers that move that humility, that move that discreetfulness, they just do them, are not loud, because humility can go unnoticed. Brothers such as the brothers down spirits down here, such as, for an example, Kalaya and Kabash, very discreet, low smile, rejoicing spirits, the countenance, not the biggest talkers, all right, but just do them and just move, and brothers look up to that, man. Brothers look up to that and truly acknowledge that, because that can go that could be something that can go unnoticed, because that's how low humility works, just like us today with the being prophets of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, we can go unnoticed and looked at as regulars, but we're truly not regular. All right, but it's how right into the scriptures. This is Sirach chapter 20 verse 5, and it reads, there is one that keepeth silence and is found wise, and another by much babbling becometh hateful. All right, so the scriptures give us the keys of the life, and in some of those cases, and those examples I just brought up with concerning the brothers down here in Great Millstone, Atlanta, some brothers may not even remember saying these such things, but or understand their impact, but hey, it's noticed. Hey, someone is always listening and someone is always watching. That's just in life in general. Even more so within a walk in the ministry of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. All right, but continuing on, it says, some man holdeth his tongue because he have not the answer, and some keepeth silence knowing his time. So something, hey, these scriptures give us the key, man, of how to operate within the fruits of the spirit, how to operate within life, man. Even if you don't have the answer, and if you do, you learn it. You learn in timing. You know, that's what quietness and silence helps with, timing, learning to say the right thing at the right time, when to just let the spirit, when just let things flow. You know, it's skill and it's wisdom. That's what silence and quietness gives too, wisdom. All right, because look, verse 7, a wise man will hold his tongue till he see opportunity, but a babbler and a fool will regard no time. Verse 8, he that uses many words shall be abhorred, and he that taketh himself authority, the end shall be hated. And we see this from the world. We see this from many women, someone talking your head off, or take himself to authority. Someone just, the thing, they just ruling over you, just doing too much. You see the people, individuals at work, your parents, okay, this will overdo things, because people don't exercise humility, they don't exercise the quietness, they don't exercise silence. This is Sirach 27 verse 3. It says, unless a man hold himself diligently in the fear of the Lord, his house shall soon be overthrown. And it's in humility and being, with the quietness and silence, that truly shows your fear in the Lord, because you want to stay in what? Subjection, within order, being, it goes to being obedient. When you go into the definition of humble, all right, Awunah in the Hebrew, all right, that's a great, man, one of the best characteristics, man. The kingdom is going to be handed over to the meek. It said the meek shall inherit the kingdom, Salakia, all right. So this is Sirach chapter 32, verse 8, and it reads, says, let thy speech be short, comprehending much in few words. Be as one that knoweth and yet holdeth his tongue. If thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them. And when ancient men are in place, use not many words. And that's why I brought up the point of, when you exercise quietness and silence, you're able to learn from what greater men that have been following after Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and under the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures longer than you. You're able to observe and learn from their wisdom and from their experiences when you exercise the quietness and silence. And it has helped me personally. This me personally. I just shared a few examples concerning brothers, man. Because the brothers, these are many Yahweh Shais, man. Many Yahweh Shais, all right? So I'm going to continue now. It says, oh, no, that was it with Sirach 32. And I'll read verse 9 one more time. It says, if thou be among great men, make not thyself equal with them, and when ancient men are in place, use not many words. All right, and I'm just going with the some scriptures that helped myself and are very valid concerning this this video, this lesson or this idea. All right, so this is Sirach chapter 40 verse 25, and it reads, gold and silver make the foot stand sure, but counsel is esteemed above them both. Because when that quietness and silence is exercised, you're able to get indirect counsel. You're able to listen in and understand and be saved from such things that can probably happen in your near future, or have something that can easily happen to you. When counsel and that sound advice is given, not even to you directly, but when that quietness and silence is exercised, hey, that's why I say it's esteemed above them both, man. All right, and some things, it just can't be said. Sometimes you just gotta go through it. All right, and I did mention before. Let me get the scripture that I from the example I brought up from earlier in the video with First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 11 concerning your brother, when I mentioned the deacon Abu. When he mentioned some of the Israelites got to learn to shut up, and he brought out this scripture here and that's why I would never forget this scripture, man. All right, First Thessalonians chapter 4 verse 11, and it reads, that ye study to be quiet, okay, and to do your own business and to work with your own hands, as we commanded you. Because the scriptures do say, hey, work out your own salvation. Learn to be your own man within this truth. All right. You know, learn it. It says study to be quiet, and people in the fruits of the spirit in these scriptures here give off the benefits of why to why to exercise quietness and how this is a part of humility, and silence. All right, let me get the word. Let me get the word quiet. To end off, I end off with this: quiet from the etymology line. Look, it reads freedom from disturbance or conflict, calm, stillness. All right, rest. All right, tranquility. All right, so yeah, there it is, man. Freedom from disturbance or conflict. Okay, that'll help you within life, not just within the truth, but within life. That's why these scriptures are key. This is wisdom, not to understand is something this world does not have, but we have. That's why it's a treasure. In that lesson that was brought upon by the brought out by the elders Yashawam and Ariala within Great Millstone Dallas, just reminded me of this characteristic, man. That it truly is a characteristic of humility. And humility is not within the world, man. The world lacks these such things, and they lack these wisdom, knowledge, understanding from these scriptures. All right, it's something they just don't have, man. Okay, but it just hit my spirit to do it, really quick. All right, while I was on my mind. All right, and Lord willing, it helps. It helps those that sincerely believe in Yahweh by Shem Shai, and it helps their walk. Somehow, some way. All right, so Lord willing, that I was edifying, exhorting to you sincere believers. All right, and Yahweh by Shem Shai, I want to give all the glory, infinite praises unto Yahweh by Shem Shai by Hashem Rachakodash. All right, a double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, a shalom. Keep the faith. Shalom.